What do they call? What do they call it?
Tracy, Danielle and Tracy. I should have known that.
You trying to tell me I look like Tracy?
No, our daughter's called Tracy. I should have known.
What do they call this place?
What's it called?
What's it called? Stone out. What's it called?
Shepherds.
Shepherds.
The
Shepherds.
The Shepherds.
We're in the Shepherds. In Cockgrove. Did you say we're in? Where are we,
I
Cockgrove?
think this is classed as Stragglethorpe, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Stragglethorpe.
It's no man's land here.
It is a bit, isn't it?
If you're after free data, you can sign up to O2. You don't get charged or anything. All it asks for is your phone number, it sends you a code, and then you can go in any of our...
And we're having a carvery.
It's free.
The Shepherds. Well, we've come to Hickling. And this is the village of Hickling.
Nice.
I'll show you the basin when we go back. Hickling Basin. Yeah, just Hickling Church.
Oh, these stones are
There, aren't they?
different, aren't they? They're slow.
Is it just been
Joseph
put in?
Wilde. Oh,
Somebody's been nicking the lead, hasn't they?
This is Hickling Basin. This is the Old Wharf pub there. And opposite is the Plough Inn. And actually, if you look at that sign, you can read that sign there. It says Eco Campsite
yeah.
behind there.
Live music, garden and playground. Interesting.
What canal is it, Graham?
Sorry?
What canal is it?
This is the Grantham Canal.
Grantham Canal,
Yeah.
which is no longer in use. But this is where they used to turn round, this, or as far as it came. Well, there you are. So that's Hickling.
Garden.
What's the name of this street?
This is where we are now.
Number
No.
we're at Graham and Wendy's house. We've called in, and this is their back garden, which is very delightful. And they've had it all insulated. Actually, I'll show you it. It's beautiful. Oh, it's a bit. Can you see if it's sun? They've had all wall insulation, both front and back and the side, all the way around. It's like wrapping it in a blanket. And they're having solar panels on the roof. He's got his greenhouse, and growing strawberries, and a little swing bench there, and his shed. It's lovely, lovely garden, a lovely house. We've had a nice lolly and a drink of water. There's the master of the house.
Wait, what is this for? Graham?
Oh, we're going to show him how they connected that pipe.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Well, you can tell by the stripe of sunshine
That we're in
coming
the
across
sun.
my virile body that we've got the sun again. Yes, another gorgeous day, and here we come. Do we need an air raid shelter? Eric, Carl, Helen? I think we need an air raid shelter, they do.
Do they? What, because of planes?
Boom! Oh, they're dropping everywhere. Well, if you don't want to come here, there's more room for us. Because we're all right.
Yeah.
We like it.
We went for a lovely lunch yesterday, didn't we?
Oh, we did.
That carvery were really nice.
That pub, the Shepherds.
Small.
Shepherds, they call
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
We got a small, it won £9 for 2 carveries.
For small ones.
But small ones.
Yeah.
And
And
we
then
got,
I had a pudding,
Pat had a right
ice cream and...
a right diabetic topper.
Oh dear. Oh, yeah.
They even did gluten-free apple
Gravy.
pie. Did gluten-free gravy
Yeah.
with the meal and gluten-free apple pie and custard.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. They're really good, but very quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, there were hardly anybody in, were there?
There wasn't many in.
What roast? Mm.
And then we went to
Oh, that...
I've mentioned the name of it in the video.
In the video where the water were and we walked around village.
Yeah, there's a film of the pub and that you've seen, and there's a film of the village we walked in Hickling.
Hickling.
Hickling,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
something like that.
Yeah, Hickling Basin. So filmed that. And we really struggled to stay out because it was so hot. It's really putting you off, isn't it? It's really putting you off this site, isn't it?
Oh, they only go over every... and it's tiny. It's not...
Oh.
Yeah, so we went back to Wendy's.
Caravan going down the road.
Oh.
They've left.
Oh, is that the motorhome?
Oh,
It's the caravan, isn't it? It's been towed. Sorry. Oh, he's at me this morning.
Oh, she's... I got a niggly comment, which we may well come to at the end here, but
yeah.
Pat's going to answer that one.
Oh. Oh, yes, and then after that we went to Graham and Wendy's, which were beautiful little house, a really nice garden. We sat out in shade and had a nice lolly.
Yeah, we did. It was lovely.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
And I came away with some tomatoes from the greenhouse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice. Lovely little house, Graham and Wendy.
Yeah. Actually, not so little. It had quite a lot of space inside, didn't it? But
yeah.
Overall, and the work they've done on the outside, it's just
beautiful,
pristine.
Yeah, really.
Done a real good job.
Yeah, they've you know, put that exterior coating on them.
Yeah.
Not a coating. It's insulation.
It's real thick.
Thick insulation, and then boarded it and skinned it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. And they're in the middle of putting solars on there now.
And the people at the back of Wendy and Graham have put in a very large...
What did you say? Well, 20-foot long blow-up swimming pool.
Blow-up swimming pool, yeah. It holds, did you say 25 litres?
Oh, yeah, joking. Thousands of litres or something.
I could hear them in this pool and I felt like knocking on the door. Can I come in with you? It sounded so nice. And I did look out at bedroom window because Wendy said I could. And it was quite a big, you'd have got a, good 4
yeah?
or 5 lengths
it
in
was
it.
deep on it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was deep, yeah.
A metre deep,
Yeah.
3 feet deep.
Yeah, what deep?
I think he said.
Yeah.
How many gallons of water it must have taken
To fill it.
to...
But they've had it a while, so it's been filled up for a while.
Before the
Very
ban.
nice, yeah. So
That were a good day,
that
yeah.
were a good day, and we came back and sat outside and had some melon and nuts and
Bombay mix.
and a bit of lemon cake. And,
Glass of wine.
yeah, you had a glass of wine. We had tea and infusions. So we had a good day. Good day by all.
Good day was had by all. So I'm
What have
gonna
we got now? We've
go back to
continue.
the questions. See how far we get. I've written here, in the winter, gas is king. I know a lot of vanners now have got self-filling gas bottles, or don't use the gas in winter, use electricity and all that. Don't bother with bottles, but we do. We still use the gas for the heating system in the van, and the hot water.
And the cooking sometimes. We have the oven on, don't we?
Yeah. So we, in the winter, we always try to find somewhere where we know we can get gas, because you go through gas in the winter in about 4 days, 5 days.
Back again. Yep. Same one. Went round.
So gas in the winter, gas is king. It dictates where we stay, because if you run out of gas at middle of nowhere in the winter, you've got a long drive to try and find gas, because you can't survive without it. Well, we can't. Don't know about anybody else. Obviously don't go on grass in the winter. We always stay on hard standings during the winter, because motorhomes are notorious for getting stuck. The front wheel drive, they're not 4-wheel drive, and all the weight's on the back. Well, it's supposed to be distributed throughout, but there's definitely no weight on the front, so you just get stuck. It only has to be wet and you'll get stuck. And also we tend to stay longer on sites than we used to do. As we've got older, we tend to stay longer, and especially on sites that have everything that we need nearby, that are close by.
Like a shop.
Yeah, yeah, because it's when you're younger you don't notice, but when you get older, if anybody on here is new, I'm 75 and Pat's 71 in September, next month. So we don't moving around every day looking for camp spots, you know. I mean, if you move around every day, you're probably looking for airs or park for nights.
We don't do that anymore.
No, we don't.
It's too stressful.
It is. We found it's too draining. Just drains the life out of you. So we tend to stay longer on sites. And if you're in our age category, then I'd say don't go charging about, you know.
No.
Just relax, and you're living in a van. You're not on holiday. Now then, Wandering by Choice. They asked me. They obviously know that I avoid Kent. Because the Wandering by Choice. They must have watched a video when we went to Kent and I said I'd never go back. Because it's so anti-motorhome. Is there anywhere other than Kent where we would avoid?
Well, we would avoid other side of Scotland.
Pat don't like the west coast of Scotland.
No.
I can't say as I'm overly enured with it.
I like the
East coast.
East Coast and
Yeah. And the middle.
In the middle, but I won't go to west.
No. She don't like it.
No.
No.
I don't think there's anywhere else.
Well, believe it or not, I've tried to go to Norfolk. I've tried to go to Norfolk time without number, and even, I mean, I remember being there in Halloween, so that was end of October, and it was still difficult to get parked. Still very busy in Norfolk. So when you can go to Norfolk, I don't know. It'd have to be blooming January or something. When it's quiet. I don't know. Another one. This time at morning when we do our videos is when they're all setting off, isn't it?
Well, it's the same plane just going round.
Is it?
Yeah, it must do is.
I sort of
training or something.
I sort of feel like the longer we live in a van, if we do live in a van, the longer we live in a van, the more places I don't like, the more places I avoid. This time of year, can't go to the coast. But maybe I'm paranoid.
Yeah, I think it could be. You just have to get these things in your head, and that's it.
It's just
we cut it off.
Packed. Just too many people at the coast at this time of year.
Yeah. Although when we were
well, it's
out,
too expensive as well at this time of year at the coast.
When we were out, that chap said, "Well, at Easter time," and he said it Sutton-on-Sea were.
No, it was bank holiday. August bank holiday.
August bank holiday. Oh right, this said there wasn't hardly anybody there.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, I don't understand that.
In
Sutton-on-Sea, but.
No, I can remember days when it was real busy. Sutton-on-Sea.
Especially at Little Paddling Pool. And
when was that? Was it last year or the year before?
It was last year that he said it, wasn't it?
Was it?
I think.
I couldn't understand it when I.
No.
Yeah.
No, can't.
Graham and Wendy, how do you keep your van so tidy?
Oh.
Be tidy people. Be organised.
Yeah, put everything away when you finish with it.
So, when you've finished with something, put it away.
And have an husband that backs up for you.
I don't like living in squalor.
You back up, don't you, love?
Yeah. Have a system, a routine. We're ain't anarchic. We're not anarchic living in here. No. We have a routine on a morning, doing us chores, and uploading.
You always make bed up, don't you?
Yeah. We just have a routine, a system, so we're not in one another's way, and we both know what we're doing. And keep the place tidy. You don't want to be living in everything ziggledy-piggledy, or everything all over the place.
Will it get you down?
Couldn't stand that. No,
right.
No.
Yeah.
Kim,
do
we cook any different when we're in the van?
Well, I don't do things like spaghetti bolognese and curries. If we have a curry, I buy it from Asda or somewhere, don't we? And just do a bit of rice with it, and or chips or whatever.
Yeah.
We still have cooked breakfasts occasionally, don't we?
Yeah.
We haven't done this week because it's just too hot.
I don't think you consciously think we'll eat differently because we're in the van.
No.
I don't think there's anything going on there.
No. We like salads, don't we? So we have quite a few lunchtime salads.
I mean, during the winter, I remember you doing corned beef hash quite a few times.
I brought a tin of corned beef with me in case we wanted to do one, but I don't think we'll do one.
Too warm.
It's too warm, isn't it?
Yeah. So, just one or two things you won't cook, but by and large, I think we just eat how we'd always eat.
Well, like Finny had it with an egg and either rice or boiled fried potatoes, don't we?
Yeah.
I brought some pork chops.
I mean, the oven, we've got an oven and a grill and the rings.
Microwave. I don't use microwave for cooking as much. I do my porridge in it if I'm having porridge, don't I? Apart from that, I don't think we use it that much, do we?
No.
Microwave. That's about it. So.
Yeah, thanks for that, Kim.
We eat all right.
Yeah,
what we want.
I think we try and keep to a balanced diet, like we do when we're at Tracy's. Joanne asked us, was it scary or exciting selling up to live in a van? It not a lot excites me nowadays, but it was scary. It is a scary thing to do, to cut ties with having a home. I know we've got Tracy's to go back to, but it's not our home. It's Tracy's home. We go back there periodically to stay at Tracy's. We have to have a base for one thing and another. But it is a scary thing, but because there's no turning back.
Oh dear, got a croaky voice, darling. Yeah, well, I mean, we did it. We bought a static, didn't we? We didn't completely.
We tried to take the edge, sort of like dipping your toe in the water and then gradually wading out rather than jumping in head first.
Yeah.
We sort of introduced it over a period of time, although...
We made a mistake buying the static.
Yeah, we did.
Although it was a beautiful static, wasn't it? I loved it. It was just... It were everything I wanted. But we should have just put our big... Tourer on there for 6 months and see how we went on.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
But we do. We needed a base. I'm not 100% sure. We could have registered as residents there with
the doctor
with a seasonal pitch. I'm not 100% sure we could have. I think we might have, but not sure because that's the thing.
Because during that period, what I were.
You were
at hospital.
You were very ill.
You
were. You were really ill. In and out of hospital.
Yeah.
But when I have to say that normal life, as you would call normal life, always aggravated me all my life. I was always saying, is this it? You know, the whole idea of just getting a job, buying an house and prettying it up and that's your life, and going on holiday once or twice a year. This whole way we live, this prescribed way of life that we all live by, always aggravated me anyway. So I was...
When we were first married and had Tracy, we hardly went on holiday.
No, we didn't. I think we went 7 or 8 years without a holiday.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And then we started just taking an odd
I don't think we've ever had what traditionally people regard as holidays.
Holidays, yeah.
We've never
we
had an
once
holiday
went to
abroad.
Blue Dolphin on a motorbike and sidecar.
Yeah, we did. For
3
a
of
week.
us.
For a week.
Yeah, in a static.
And that was a major event for us.
Yeah.
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 So much so that Tracy remembers every detail of it. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope that answers that. Alan. Pat can't drive, no, Alan.
No, I can't.
She can't drive.
I mean, it'd be a major disaster if I had to get behind that wheel.
She couldn't drive. She hasn't got a licence. She hasn't a clue how to drive.
No. I once did try. I went on the
airfield. I took her on the airfield.
Yeah, up and down in the car, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I just can't remember things quick enough.
No.
To do it.
No, you'd show her how to do something. Following day, she totally forgot. Show her again. Following day, totally forgot.
I've always had a forgettery.
And you say, in an emergency, well, that actually happened when we were in, of all places, Norfolk. Because I got bit on my arm by an insect. And it started tracking. It tracked down to my hand, and it started tracking up my arm, and I had to go to the A&E. We were parked on a site outside.
Well, we had to get a taxi there. Sorry.
We were parked on a site. 5 miles out of Norwich, and the only way we could get to, because they told me I had to go to A&E, and the only way we could do it was to go by taxi, and it cost us £20 to get to Norwich Hospital. They put me on a drip. They said I had cellulitis, and that if it was tracking up my arm, and if it got to my heart, it'd kill me. So they put me on antibiotics on a drip, and kept us in over all night, and you stayed. And then the following morning they said, we've got to admit you. So Pat had to get a taxi back. That was another 20 quid. Back to the camper. And they knew the situation. But I think I was in 3 days. They let me out on provision that I went back in a week to let them have a look at it. Because although it had gone down a lot, it was really, my arm was twice the size as my other arm. Although it had gone down quite a bit, it was still quite swollen. And so then I had to pay 20 quid as well to get a taxi back to the motorhome. So that cost us 60 quid in taxi fares.
And the lady were ever so good on the site. She said, oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, because we'd only paid for a couple of nights or something. And Pat didn't. I don't know whether you had the money to pay her. Did you pay her?
I think we did have.
Right. But Pat had to do all the jobs while I was in hospital.
I don't remember emptying toilet. I think maybe you'd emptied it that morning and it lasted.
Did it last you?
Must have done.
Right. So yeah, that is one incident. What happens because there's only one of us can drive. So we've actually been through
I
that.
never touch any of the controls in this camper. So he had to describe how to get the hot water on and lights, because I didn't even know how you turned lights on. But I couldn't tell you how to do it now. No, I've forgotten again.
Totally.
So he would have to explain it again if I went wrong. But I managed, I got it on.
Wow, it's 25 minutes.
Is it? And we haven't read a letter.
We haven't read a letter.
Oh dear. I'll have to answer the other questions another day.
I think there's only one left anyway. Yeah.
Right.
We'll have to read a letter or else we'll be in trouble.
We'll have us guts for garters.
Yeah. Now this is this strange letter with no date and no introduction. So I think it's from me. No introduction. I hope you did manage to see my mum and dad. You're going to be annoyed with me because I haven't written to them yet. I have been miserable and unable to concentrate, but I shall write tomorrow. So you must have arranged to meet my mum and dad.
Right.
Sorry to hear your suntan has gone. I'm sure you will get it back before the end of the summer. I am going to reply to the letter you sent on the 22nd of June. Are the dresses you are working on modern ones, love? On your holidays, you might be able to go with my mother and father. If you let me know the date, I will ask them what they are doing. I feel sorry for you when your Pam starts to sing. Oh. I have already told Andy to change his hairstyle, but he hasn't done yet. I guess he can't take a hint, love. Yeah. I didn't really mean that about my Brian being useless, love. My brain.
Oh, brain.
Didn't really mean that about my brain being useless, love, but I think yours is very good. Better than mine in a lot of things. If you don't want me to do the parachuting, love, I won't.
Oh, are you going to do some parachuting?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think you did.
I didn't. There was something that stopped me. I don't know what it was. I won't mind if you say no. I don't want you to worry about me. Oh, sweetheart, I know it's hard for you when we are separated. I must make your life a misery. But I just can't let you go. I just can't. I couldn't live without you. Definitely. When we are married, we will look back at being separated and it will make us appreciate being married even more. Yeah, there is some truth in that. Anyway, Pat, I will finish now, so take care. And remember, I love you very much. All my love from your fiancé, Trev. Well, it had a dodgy start, but
it ended all right.
Yeah. Don't know what was going on there.
Where the beginning of the letter was. Yeah.
Anyway, we better end this now. It's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot. We need to
open the door. So, all being well, we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.